morning, it's Christine Hollinden, principal and founder of Hollinden Marketers and Strategists, bringing you this week's Monday Morning Marketing Moment. Today, our topic is about remote workforces. About a week or so ago, IBM, the pioneer of remote workforce, announced that in order to increase collaboration and innovation, it was requiring about 40% of its roughly 380,000 employees to relocate to a regional office or leave the company. Now, this announcement was really astounding because IBM was one of the original companies that allowed employees to work remotely. And it kind of set the tone for a bunch of other companies. Now, we've seen several other companies make the same move. Now, there are some studies that are both pros and cons about whether or not remote work actually works. So today we thought we'd bring you some pros and cons about considering whether or not to allow your workforce the remote ability. So first, the pros. This can allow you to attract top talent by giving them kind of flexibility. It allows people to telecommute, to eliminate some of their commuting time, to have a little bit more flexibility. Two, a lot of the studies shows that it actually increases productivity. This is a huge pro for remote workforce. So people who are able to work from home get a lot more done, they have fewer distractions, and it can help them actually do more work in the same or even less amount of time. The third pro is that it can reduce costs in addition to offering a desired benefit. So that means employees have this flexibility to work from home. If you have a certain percentage of people who work from home, you don't have to have as much office space and technology around that office space as you would if they all worked under the same roof. Now, the cons. Working from home can increase distractions. So if the team member doesn't really have the proper setup to work from home, they can actually be more disrupted or have more distractions than they would in an office environment. Two is mistrust. Even though 75% of managers say they trust their employees implicitly, there's still this underlying tone of what I can't see, I don't believe. If I can't see them working, they're not working. And that's an issue, but I think that's a mindset issue that most companies can overcome with a little bit of training and some clear communication. Now, the third con is that remote workers tend to lose their ability to function as a team. This is an important con to think about. Studies have shown that when people are in close proximity to each other, they learn their quirks, their likes, they have a little sidebar conversation, and it actually increases collaboration and teamwork. When they're not sitting side by side, when they don't have that personal interaction, they don't get that. Hence the reason that teamwork can actually decrease, that collaboration can decrease. But again, I think technology can overcome that. This is a fascinating topic and one that we're going to keep an eye on for the next several weeks and see what happens. See if this trend is really shifting across the board or if it just happens to be a couple of companies experimenting with some of their own workforce to see what happens, see if it makes a difference. At any rate, the ability to have a remote workforce affects a lot of our clients. It affects our own team. We'll keep you posted and look for what's to come. If you have comments or thoughts about whether or not a remote workforce works for your company, what you've done to make it work, or doesn't work and why other companies should not consider it, we hope you'll post your comments. Thanks for joining us for another Monday Morning Marketing Moment brought to you by Hollinden Marketers and Strategists, where we're bold experts, thinkers, marketers dedicated to helping you achieve success. Make it a great week.